is going on, beautiful people? Back with another awesome video. If you're new here, my name's Jeremiah. This is Aquatics and Exotics. And today I'm going to take you along for the ride for this beauty right here. This is my new and very first saltwater setup. I didn't film it because, A, I've never set up a saltwater tank, so I've done research, but I don't really know what I'm doing, so I don't want to be feeding you guys some misinformation. Second, honestly, this took me weeks and weeks and weeks to figure out how I wanted to do these rock structures, get them all epoxied together, get it in there, like it, and then I put the sand in, mix some salt water, got our filter. So let's go over a little bit of what I used. Um, anyways, sorry about that. So let's talk a little bit of what I chose to set this up. The tank, filter, lights, all the stuff. So the tank, it's a standard 60-gallon breeder, 4 foot by 16 by 16, or maybe 18 tall, but really 16 by 16 for water. We used 3 bags of Agra Live Carib Sea sand, some live sand, so that's 60 pounds of sand. We used 2 boxes and 1 big chunk of dry rock, Carib Sea dry rock, that's the white stuff. And then we used a box of Life Rock by Carib Sea. That's the purple stuff. That's supposed to harbor some beneficial bacteria and all that good stuff. So we have 1 full box, 20 pounds of that in there. Also, the filtration is a Seachem Tidal 110. We have our Higer Tidal Twister, something like that, wave maker. And for now I'm just running like a small surface skimmer to kind of get some more flow back that way. We have the Tidal Twister on a random mode, so hopefully that makes our pets happy. And with that being said, we do have some creatures to put in. So we're drip acclimating them right now. So first time I've ordered fish from an online retailer. Now, I think I did order some guppies and some Neocaridina shrimp off of like an Amazon vendor, but this is the first time that we went to an actual website and ordered straight from there. The website is called saltwateraquarium.com, and what we ended up getting was 2 tank bred black and white Ocellaris clownfish. Super cool fish. Now I do want to get more fish, and yes, I want to try and grow some coral, but with our clownfish, we did just go ahead and pull the trigger and get our large green rock flower anemone. So it was kind of a package deal. Get the clownfish, the anemone, it was like they were all on sale. So ended up getting the anemone and 2 clownfish shipped overnight. I think it was like $145, which I didn't think was bad. Let me know in the comments if that's a good or a bad price. So, okay, I'm going to get away from the camera. We're going to get you some close-ups. We're going to get you some top-down views on the stuff we got acclimated. And then we'll try and get you back up here when it's time to put these guys in. So, I think I need to get one of them orange lenses for you guys, but here's a close-up of the tank. Then 2 black and white clowns, and you're acclimated. And this guy, which is currently an anemone sitting on his side, I don't know, it didn't look the greatest. There was a bunch of mucus in the bag, and I guess they release that when they're super stressed. Oops, sorry. I guess they release that mucus slime when they're super stressed, so I don't blame them. I mean, he was shipped overnight from Florida. So yeah, um, I'm gonna bring you back when it's time to put these guys in. We're just gonna go from there. What is up? We are back. We're gonna go ahead and get the clownfish and the anemone in. One thing that I'm not gonna do because I don't have the stuff is I'm not gonna dip the anemone. I bought these all together. I was assuming they came from the same system, but I don't know that for sure. But I do know that this is going to be like their own tank, so this will be pretty much like a quarantine for them. I just hope that this anemone makes it. And to put the anemone in, we're going to use some rubber gloves. If you do use rubber gloves, or you should, make sure they're the powder free and the nitro, like the latex and the powder free. So we went to the dollar store, got us a box of the powder free, latex free. So okay, go ahead. There's the first clown. Let's get your buddy. There's the second one. Now, I really truly hope these guys pair up, and with clownfish, they'll pair up. One will get bigger, more dominant, and that will become the female, and the smaller one will be the male. So I don't know if we have too much flowage in there, but what do you guys think? There they are, just flowing around. You could go elsewhere, guys. So comment below. Let me help me figure out some names for these guys. Black and white Ocellaris clownfish. Now, the guy I'm worried about, the Nem. And I think what I'm going to do is, just in case this guy freaks out, the anemone, they can release toxins. I think we're going to go ahead and add some activated carbon to the old Title 110 filter. So as to be expected, I don't know. She's all closed up. I'm just gonna get her in and kind of put her out of the flow and let, I think they could figure out their own spot. No, it did stick right to the rubber glove, so when I pulled my finger off, the bottom curled up. So I don't know if I did a good job or not, guys. You're gonna have to let me know. Please let me know. I will take any criticism, constructive or otherwise. Man, I'm not a big fan of these lights, but it. Let me see. Can I turn the blues off? There we go. You can see it back there. Hopefully it grips onto that rock pretty soon. I don't know if it will, but I think we need to figure out some flow situation. So here we go. There's a better shot of our black and white Ocellaris. There's a better shot of the green rock anemone. I really hope it grabs onto something. So what do you guys think? You know what? For you guys, let me turn the daytime on. So here we go. Here is what the tank looks like, guys. And I think I'm going to redo this. I think I am going to let the Seachem title push this way, and I think I'm going to do the wave maker on the other side. Let me know what you think. Okay, we got the blue lights turned back on, the clownfish. I don't know if they're gonna eat my hikari food, but usually my fish like hikari. So yeah, the nem still it looks like it kind of halfway grabbed onto that rock. So now, last thing is this is a rather new tank. We've been doing our stability the last 7 days, but we added livestock. We're going to try this stuff. The Fritz Zyme Turbo Start Saltwater 900. Uh, Greg, they're at Stingray Bay, Southeast Michigan. Awesome, very, very awesome store. Very, very knowledgeable guy. He pointed me in this direction, and I've watched several videos from the Fritz guys, Serpent Designs, all dumped this in, and they say it's supposed to be the bee's knees. So here we go. See if I can do this one with one hand. We're doing sake, baby. That's sake. No, you don't want to say hi? You don't know what this is? It's okay. Say hi. That's my baby. Name's Sakura. Man, do not smell this stuff. Holy crap. It's ripe. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump it in right here and let the filter disperse it throughout the tank. It says this will do 100 gallons. I'm going to do the whole thing. Some in the in, most in the out. So there we go. I'll even. So now I think the best bet is to, just in case the NEM wants to act up, we're going to throw a small bag of activated carbon in there. Let me put that together. See you guys in a sec. So here we go. We got a small bag of activated carbon. I just happen to have some of the what is this? Marine Land activated carbon. You could get it at pretty much any what's that doing? Oh, pretty much any local fish store. Uh, Pretty cheap. I like to use it in a lot of my tanks, especially if I'm getting any tannins, anything else. But it will suck up carbon. The carbon will suck up the all the nasties from the anemone, all the toxins. So I already rinsed it in some tank water, or not tank water, but salt water. Oh, and while I got you here, big shout out to the Higer. Where's it at? The Higer water meter. They sent me this a while back. I've been using it just for like pH, whatever, TDS, to make sure, check out my RODI system. It looks like I'm going to have to replace it soon. But I have one of those ADT refractometers, and I mixed all this salt perfect. I mean, I'm using let's see here, instant ocean reef crystals. So mixed it perfect according to the instructions there, and for some reason salinity said 1.0 .018. It's supposed to be 1.026, 0.025, somewhere in there. I'm like, dang, maybe I mixed it wrong. So I mix up another thing and do have it added another 2.5 cup or 2 cups, something like that, of salt. Tested it. It went up, but only point 0.1. So I was like at 0.019. I'm like, huh. Added a little more. And then it dawned on me. I bet you this thing isn't calibrated. Bring it over to my stepdad because he is a very good saltwater fish keeper. He doesn't do corals, but he does have a absolutely pristine tank. Went over there, tested his water, and lo and behold, my refractometer was messed up. And when we went to calibrate it, him having the calibration solution, I could not get that above the specific gravity above 1.024. No matter how much I twisted that screw, it would not. So, um, thinking back, I remembered Higer sent me one of these, and I'm like, that thing does salinity. It's like a 5-in-1, does temp, salinity, TDS, pH, and electrical conductivity. Never thought I would use it for salinity, but lo and behold, it was on. Dead nuts on. And when I say that, it threw me for a loop because it said 3.5% or something. Well, that equates to 35 parts per thousand. So this thing was dead nuts on, and we're not using the refractometer. Alright everyone, I hope you liked today's video. Let me know if you have any comments. Let me know if you think I did good. Let me know if I'm messing something up too. I'm learning here. Any comments are welcome. But I think this will be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, ding that bell, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya!